Hi, happy Thursday, happy New Year. It is 2019. You should be excited. You should be excited um, about what God is going to do, about the opportunity to do this again, the opportunity to write down your goals, the opportunity to say, hey, Lord, I want to try this time, and I want to do this. I want to stretch. I want to enlarge my tent. I want to enlarge my territory. So we thank God for this new year. And last time we spoke, we talked about God's timing. We did part 1. Today we're going to continue with part 2. Okay? All right. God's timing for your life, part 2. Time can be your friend as well as your enemy. Procrastination is a thief of designated moments. When one puts off until tomorrow that which should be done today, it is procrastinating. Procrastination allows the devil to steal your gift of time and your designated moments. Whether we like it or not, we all have a limited amount of time. Time will move on with us or without us. Matthew 16:27 says, "For the Son of Man is going to come in the glory of his Father, and then he will render account and reward every man in accordance with what he has done." This describes the day of accounting. We'll all have to answer for what we did with the gift of time God gave us. Will he say to you, "Well done, my good and faithful servant"? Or will he simply say, "Well," and wait for your answer? It is very easy to let our time fly by. However, Ephesians 5:16 says we should make the very most of our time and be about our Father's business, according to Luke 2:49. Sometimes we are busy doing, but not busy doing what we are called to do. You know, if we can make the very most of our time, we can also make the very least of our time. Time won't make the most by itself. We have to do it. Time never becomes productive for God by itself. A millionaire and a poor man have the same opportunity. The difference is in what they do with their time. It is said that while a rich man educates himself, a poor man entertains himself. That's a good one. Let me read that again. It is said that while a rich man educates himself, a poor man entertains himself. Wealth is almost always connected to the proper use of time. When we don't value time, it slips away from us and it never comes back. Time doesn't wait for anyone. Greatness or influence is achieved through the force and exercise of self-discipline. Discipline is always needed to maximize our time. God doesn't open opportunities to the lazy. He opens opportunities to the diligent. And we must prepare for great opportunities, not just wait for them. Opportunities can come suddenly, and if you're prepared, you can take advantage of these opportunities. The gift of time also comes in seasons. There are seasons to prepare and seasons to fulfill God's plan. Let me say that again. The gift of time also comes in seasons. There are seasons to prepare and seasons to fulfill God's plan. There was a time for Jesus to prepare for his ministry, a time to begin his ministry, and a time to fulfill his ministry. Matthew 4:17. The same applies to you and me. Also, time always brings harvest. A man will always reap what he sows, and time ensures this. Genesis 8:22 says, "While the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, winter and summer, and day and night shall not cease." That means that God has designated times of harvest in your life. Will you be ready for them? Have you been sowing the right seeds at the right times to receive your designated harvest? For further study, read Proverbs chapter 10, verse 4, Proverbs chapter 13, verse 4, John chapter 7, verse 6, Ephesians chapter 1, verse 10. I hope you've enjoyed this. I have learned. Even as I was reading, I learned. And so I hope you learned something too. Take it and share this with someone that you know may need it. Share it with someone that they may even feel like they don't even need it. But this is good. This is a good seed of wisdom for anyone. And God bless you. I look forward to this upcoming year where it's going to be greater and greater. God bless you. Y'all have a good weekend.